Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus, for this beautiful Sunday that we have. Prayers to everyone in need, and I love you guys. Keep watching my videos, okay? Okay, so what's for dinner today on Sunday? I have some pork chops here, and I have some spinach and cabbage and some peppers and a small piece of ham, so I can make like a little veggie mix, a stovetop veggie. So what I want to start to do is I want to mix my marinade so I can put it into the pork chops. I'm just going to use this little bowl for now, and I have fresh garlic here, so I'm just going to throw like one big spoon. This is like more than a tablespoon. And I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to get some salt and pepper. I'm going to put some salt and put some pepper. Oops, wrong side, no accidents. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. Alright, so what else am I going to put in there? I'm going to add a little bit of parsley flakes. Oh, just got it. Why they make these so difficult? Let me get my scissor. Okay, now I got this. So, let's take a little bit and throw them in there just like that. Alright, so we have some of that in there, and I'm also going to throw a little bit of sazon in there. Adobo. Okay, a little bit of adobo, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil to this. Okay, so next I'm gonna add the sazon. Okay, so now we got our mix. Let's just give it a little mix. It's gonna be nice and thick because it has a lot of fresh garlic in it, and that's what I wanted. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some on that one. I'm gonna fold it over, put some on this side, and then I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna fold it over so I could share all that goodness. Put in a little bit right there. This is my quick and easy way to do it. Take the other pork chop and put it right there. There you go. So easy. Alrighty. So easy. Okay, so that's it. Let me take my spoon and just mix it up a little bit. Because I know the bottom didn't get any. But look at all this goodness right there. Alrighty. So I'm going to let that sit there for a little while. Not too long. Don't need so much time because I'm gonna fry these up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave that there for now so I could fry it up. But first, I'm gonna chop up my veggies. Okay, so after I have all this chopped up, I'll be back. Okay, hey everybody, I'm back, and there goes all my veggies. I have some peppers here. I have some scallions, some onions. I cut little pieces of Spam so I could give it a nice, robust flavor. And here's my cabbage, and my spinach is already here washed. Again with the fly. No, fly, don't bother me. Where'd you go? It only comes when I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I have all my marinade here. So what I want to do is I want to take my frying pan, and let's see if the stoves cooperate. One did. Oh, miracle. Okay, so I'm going to put my pan there, and I'm going to add some oil, and I'm going to fry my pork chops in there. I need to get more oil. I'm running out of oil. Okay, so that's good. Now, I also heard that if you take... Oh, sorry. If you take a little bit of flour, I'm down to nothing. I need more flour. Okay, so if you take flour and you put it inside the oil, it'll make some nice crispy coatings to the pork chop. So I'm gonna try that. All right, let me just get a little cup here. A small amount. I don't know how much to put, but I'm just gonna add, this is what? Less than this. This is a third of a cup. So a third, a little bit less than a third of a cup of flour. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till that gets hot and then I'll throw it in. Okay, to this pan over here, what I'm gonna do with this pan is I'm gonna add a little bit of my oil. It has olive oil and garlic. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna start it right there. Yeah, I want that to taste really good, so I'm gonna put that much. And then I am also going to add a little bit of sazon right in the middle here. Right there. I'm gonna grab some olive oil. Let's put some olive oil in here. Okay, good. This is from my mixed veggies, okay? All right, so everything is sitting there very nicely. I just need my little spatula. Okay. I love these pans. They cook up so fast. And I like to be out of the kitchen real fast, so it helps. All right, so I have that cooking, and what I want to add to that is a little bit of I'm going to add a little bit of ginger to this recipe here. Okay. This is fresh ginger. When I got it, I put it in the blender and I put a little bit of honey in it and I mix it up with honey. So this is like a honey ginger, fresh ginger. Alrighty, so now that that's looking good, I'm gonna add a little bit more green to this, just a little bit of parsley. Okay, a little bit of parsley to that. I'm gonna lower the flame just a little bit. There we go. It's a lot. That's okay. And I'm gonna add just a little tiny bit of adobo. A little. Hold on, the patties are beautiful. It's okay, I got this. I'm gonna the package by my door. Alright, so here we go. Now that we have this delicious smelling thing, I can smell all the garlic and everything. I want to throw in my Spam so it could fry up real nice, and my onions, my scallions. I'm going to throw all these little veggies in here. First the veggies. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. And I think my oil is hot, so I'm just going to add the flour. And they said you add the flour, and then you give it a quick little mix. I don't know if this was supposed to happen. What the heck is that? All right, take it out. All right, so now let me get my fork and let's pop these babies in here. These have been marinating for about 20 minutes, the same time that it took me to cook those veggies. So this one's a big one. Let's get this one. Now let's see what all the hype is about. Last time that I tried this trick, I used cornstarch. It didn't work. So hopefully the flour works this time. I have no idea what this is, but it turned into like a crispy bread with flour. So weird. I fried up flour. Alright, so to let my veggies burn. I'm going to raise the heat just a little bit more, and I think it needs just a little tiny bit more oil, and I'm just going to add some olive oil to this because I want it to come to a full simmer. Okay, that's looking good, and let me get a little olive oil. Okay. So this is going to cook for a few minutes here. I'm going to let these veggies cook for about, I would say about 5 minutes. Just let them cook just a little bit with the Spam in there. Everything could get fried up real nice. And I'm going to make this dinner. It's going to be veggie dish, pork chops, and I have some leftover rice that I made Friday. Today's Sunday, so it's still good. It was some chicken and rice, so I'm going to use that. Okay, so let this cook up a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, that's frying really good here, and it's still not done, but I came on because I want to show you. I took a peek out of the pork chops, and I want you to see how nice they look. Look at that golden color. Very nice. Beautiful color. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, I'm just going to cut this little piece right here because I want it to go down. Yeah, just let it go down a little bit. Alright, that's good. So, this is almost ready. Not ready yet. Like I said, I want to fry all these veggies good. After they fry, then I'll put my spinach and my cabbage inside here. But we got to get this good flavor going on in here. So, let's pause again and I'll be back. Hi everybody. I didn't flip this yet. It still needs another few minutes on this. But this is ready. You see, that's what I wanted. Everything is fried up in there. Real nice. So it has that good char. What I want to do is just add a little tiny bit of butter in there. Because everything is better with butter. Alright. So this is about 2 tablespoons of butter. About 2 tablespoons of butter here. Let me get the paper out. So now let's just get this butter melted really nice in the pot. The way they all crisp up, that's what I was looking for. Very nice. The butter's melting really fast. Everything is nice. Put that right here. All that garlic and the ginger in here. Awesome. So the cabbage is going to take a little longer to cook than the spinach will. So I'm just going to put the cabbage in first, and I'm just going to give it a little mix here like so. Like I said, this is going to take a little while, the cabbage. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Just for a few minutes. I'm going to make sure it gets all marinated. I think I might flip those pork chops again because they've been there like 5 minutes. So I'm going to leave this just like this. And I'm going to put a cover on it so some of the steam could cook down that cabbage. And let's see how these pork chops look on the other side. Ooh, baby, look at that beautiful color. Now that's beautiful color right there. So I guess the trick did work because these pork chops came out real nice and goldeny. Just perfect. I'll be right back. Okay. Look how beautiful these pork chops look. They're looking so delicious. I'm going to give them another 5 minutes And then I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put this last one in. And by then, this has come down a little bit and gotten more softer. Okay, so I'll be back. Hey guys, look at this. It's almost ready. And I'm just going to switch these one more time for about 1 minute. And then I'm going to take them out. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm taking out those pork chops. I'm taking them out because they have a beautiful color. Beautiful. Not overcooked. Nice and juicy. So delicious. But look at the oil. The oil turns really dark with the flour. They are beautiful. Ooh, it's hot in here. Okay, so we have one more left. Let's cook this up. And look, there's a piece of garlic. You're going to go in there too. Okay, so let's put this back in. I'm going to take this out. And like I said, this cabbage, it looks ready to me. So I'm just going to take my spinach and just put it inside there. And we'll give it a little toss. It'll go down in a few minutes. So this, I'm gonna love this little veggie. This little veggie side dish is spectacular. Alright, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna finish frying up this and I'm gonna leave this until my spinach wilts a little bit and I'll be back. Hi guys, I'm back. And this pork chop should be ready. The oil looks a mess. You know, they said that if you put flour before you fry stuff, it'll make it real nice and golden and stuff. Now, they also said that if you take flour and you put it inside of oil that looks like this, it should pick it all up. But I'm not trying that right now. I'm just going to put that one right there. There's my pork chops looking very good. This one, stay down there. It's embarrassed. It got too dark. Okay, so here's my veggies. And my veggies are done. And they look so nice and they taste so good with the ginger, the garlic. Absolutely delicious. This, I don't know what I'm going to do. Here's my plate. And here's the leftover rice that I made Friday with chicken. I made rice and chicken and rice together. And look at all this rice. I can't let this go to waste, so let's plate it up. Let me get a nice spoon. A nice spoon. Does this look like a nice spoon? This doesn't look like a nice spoon. You know what? I had some leftover, oh my God, I'm stuck on stupid. Some avocado, and I just put a little bit of garlic and salt to it. So we're gonna do that. Let me just use this spoon. No big deal. I'm gonna put in some rice, and it still has like little pieces of chicken in there. Okay, that looks like a nice serving of rice right there. I always say nice and then I add some more. Alright, so let's put this rice over here and let me cover this oil. So I'm going to take a spoon of the avocado and I'm just going to put it right down the side, like so. That looks good there. And I'm also going to take a nice pork chop. Let's take this one right here. And let's grab some of these veggies. Oops. They look really good. I think I'm going to use this for everything. Okay, so let's scoop up some of those veggies. That cabbage looks delicious. And with all the little pieces of ham in there, you could see the little ham pieces all over. See that? That looks really good. All right, so that's it. Take these little hams in here, put it right there. And the spinach. Okay, that's it. Bon appetit. Happy Sunday. I hope you like my video. I hope you give me a like, share, follow, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Bye. Look at this yum yum. Just look at this yum yum. Bye guys. Happy Sunday.